What's up, guys? In today's video, we have a dunk session, a workout, and a Q&A, so a lot of good content for you guys. Definitely, you could learn a lot from the workout. You can learn a lot from the Q&A because I'm answering questions every week that you guys put in. So yeah, make sure to stick around to the end of the video. Let's get to it.
Oh, I think he wants to wait.
Like a good dog.
Oh. Good one.
There we go.
Oh. Oh, good one. Oh, good.
Nice.
Huh?
That was a good one. Oh. Good.
All right, so from this point on in the dunk session, I'm going to be doing the 9-foot dunk levels by the Dunk Camp. You can just think of this as like the karate bands instead. It's dunk bands. So yeah, this is just the easy to hard dunks, and I've only done this one other time, but I decided to try it out today, and it was a lot easier than it was the last time I did it. So yeah. That was good.
Good one. Hey.
Literally.
Yes?
There you go. All right, what's up, guys? Today we're back with another workout video. It has been a while since I did one of these, and the reason for that was because I was in a cycle where a lot of the workouts were pretty similar, but today marks a new cycle. The last cycle I do before I just get into prep for dunk camp. So this is big cycle for sure. Hope it goes well. I already did my ISOs, my dynamic warm-up, all that, and then I did sprints, and now we're going to hop right into power cleans. I'm just going to show you guys the working set, so I'm going to warm up first. So yeah, let's just get right into it, guys. All right, we got the dumb hat back on. We're going to go off 135, first set. Not too hard. All right, second set, 155. Shoot, bro. All right, last set didn't go great, so we're going to do 155 for the third set as well. Oh, yeah. That was weird. Moving up, 165, fourth set. Let's go. Alright, so if you guys have watched my other lifting videos, you might have saw my 2-rep PR on power clean that I did, which was actually my previous 1-rep PR, but just for 2. And that was 185. I did it for 2, so that's my 2-rep PR right now. I'm about to try it for 3. So I have no clue how this is going to go. I hope I get it. Otherwise, I might miss out on a rep or 2, but I'm just going to send it. Let's do it. Jeez. Jeez. Let's go, baby. I did take a ton of time between reps, and that was pretty difficult, but got it done. So, got to do 3-rep PR, 185. Moving on to half squats. All right, done with power cleans. Moving on now to half squats, and we're going to start off with 165. If you guys watched the other workout videos I did, this is a lot more than I was starting off with last time. It's about what I was working up to, and the reason for that was I was just trying to figure out my form. I didn't know like what depth I was supposed to be going and whether I was hinging in the right places or not. And it was, you know, I could definitely feel it in my back. I was definitely putting a lot of stress on my back, but then also my knees were hurting a lot. So I've just been working on it for the past 3-4 sessions, literally just working on figuring out my form. And now I'm finally feeling comfortable enough to push the weight a little bit. So today I'm hoping to move up to a 3-rep PR since coming back from basketball season. I think it's totally doable. So, yeah, we're just going to start with 165 here. Move our way up. Let's go. All right, after reviewing the footage, it wasn't terrible. The only instructions I was given was move the weight fast. So, I think I definitely did that on the last 2 reps. I kind of forgot on the first rep. My depth was not perfect, but at the same time, I'm just doing half squats, and I'm just basically just doing what my body allows me. So it's not terrible, especially if I'm going to be moving the weight fast. I'll keep kind of feeling it out, but I think it was a pretty decent first set. We're going to move up to 205. I'm going to try to go a little bit slower on the down part, and obviously still quick on the way up. Unfortunately, I just realized that I'm not going to have enough weights if I do the weight that I want to do today to do heel elevated. So I'm just going to start right now, not doing it to kind of get used to it, but get right into it. Yeah, I'm definitely hinging a bit more. I don't know how bad it was, so I'm going to watch it back. But it does feel better in a way, so I'm going to check it out. That was very surprising. That actually was not bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Very surprising. I think that was my third set, so we're gonna move up to 225 probably. That's the most. No, I did 225 last week, but it's technically the most I've done, and it's only my fourth set, doing 6. So we're gonna move up to probably, hopefully 265, maybe even more than that. We'll see how I feel. Felt myself hinge a little bit on the last one, but other than that, it was good. So I think we're good to move up to 245. All right, I'm finally feeling like the squats themselves are hard, which I have not felt in a while just because I've been doing so low weight. I'm just trying to focus on form. And so like forcing my body to do the right thing has kind of been the part that's been hard. But now I'm kind of like finally taking my focus off of my form a little bit and just onto getting that weight up and feeling good. And also my form is looking decent. Obviously not doing full squats, but with my, current proportions, I literally can't really do it without hinging a lot and probably end up hurting myself. So that was good, 245 for 3. We're gonna move up to 275. So that's 50 more pounds than I've done in a long time, and we're doing it for 3 reps. So it'll be huge if we get it. I'm 100% confident that I'm gonna get it, but yeah, let's just do it. 6th set. All right, well, I hit that. Obviously, not gonna be my best depth or form, considering it was a lot more than I've done in a long time, but honestly, pretty satisfied with it. The rest of the workout, I'm gonna do some hamstring stuff, then some calf stuff, and then some core, and then some like just typical recovery, whatever. So I'm gonna film some of it. Probably gonna film the hamstring stuff though, just because it's in like a random area in my house. So, but we're gonna go. I'll be back with my calf stuff, and then I'll do core work on here too. Let's go. All right, now I'm doing single leg elevated calf raises or something like that. Pretty terrible setup. Do not have a good place to do this. So we're just gonna do our reps here. This is the problem with this. I don't know what to do about it though, so if you have any ideas, let me know. Oh, actually I might have just fixed it. Yeah, bro, what? I did something like this at an old gym I went to, but obviously it was flatter ground. Situation was a lot better. So I'm just kind of trying to get used to it. All right, to finish this off, we're gonna do a little core circuit. It's gonna consist of Russian twists. And then I was supposed to do some other type of machine thing, but I'm not obviously gonna be able to do that since I have no machines here. So instead we're just gonna substitute it with sit-ups because I can't think of anything else. So yeah, we're gonna be supersetting those 2. Let's just get to it. All right. Throw a 25 on here, I guess. It's probably not gonna do anything. All right. I did not really do core at all last cycle. I'm not sure why, but I was just wondering about it actually like a couple of days ago. I was like, oh, I wonder when I'm gonna do core. So now I'm doing core. While I'm resting here, I'll drop some knowledge for you guys. One thing that people do not realize is that core actually plays a huge role in jumping, especially if you're doing trick dunks like between the legs, under both, behind the back. This kind of motion right here that I'm doing with the Russian twists like this, you actually do a lot with your body in the air. Like if you're catching the ball here for between the legs, bringing it here. If you're going behind the back, you kind of go like this a little bit. Under both, you're compressing like that. So like it's just very specific. And one thing that is really funny that I've noticed is that on days where I used to jump for like 3-4 hours outside, the thing that was the most sore the next day was rarely my legs. I mean, my legs were very sore obviously, but the thing that I noticed the most, just because you use it a lot in your everyday life, was my core. My core would get insanely sore. My upper back would get really sore. My wrists obviously would get sore, my calves. So when you have dunk for really long, it just takes away stuff from your whole body. And that's something that a lot of people don't realize, is that dunking is a lot of like your entire body. Like you need everything to be good. Like you can't just do legs a couple times a week and that's it. Like you got to be doing everything, lower body, upper body, core. You really just got to do everything. And so that's why a lot of people, when they ask people like Isaiah, like, why do you even do upper body? It's because it helps too with like hand speed and stuff. Obviously you can't have arms that are like, the size of Ronnie Coleman or Sam Sulek or whatever his name is. But like, you can have, to a certain extent, really strong arms that just aren't like huge. And you can still even have huge arms. Like Tom is a great example. Tom has crazy hand speed on East Bays, behind the back, stuff like that. And he has like insanely huge arms. So if you're not doing upper body or core, that's fine, but you're not going to be the best in the world. That's what Isaiah, Killian, and all those guys do upper body. So, I mean, and not necessarily like an insane amount of upper body, like it's not their main focus, obviously, but the point is that I'm trying to get across is that you have to be strong everywhere to jump high. It's definitely a little bit confusing, but when you dunk for really long and kind of feel out what's sore, it really makes a lot of sense. All right, guys, that is it for today's lift. I'm just going to finish off with some general recovery stuff, but I'd say it went pretty well. Started a new cycle, so that's always fun. New 3-rep power clean PR, which was 185, and then I also did a new 3-rep back squat or half squat PR, or technically not a PR, but PR for recently. So that's really good. I'm definitely making some progress, and just keep preparing for dunk camp. The rest of this video, if you want to stick around, will be the questions that I got on my last midweek session and maybe workout video. So yeah, I'm going to be answering those. They should be pretty insightful for your own training and just your own knowledge on dunking. So yeah, definitely stick around for that. Yeah, before we move on, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment some questions for next week. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, what's up, guys? We're back with questions for this week, and I've got 3 questions here that I got on my last video. We're going to go over them today. We do this weekly. So if you're watching this, that probably means that you are interested in jump training, or you may already be jump training. And if you're jump training and you're a beginner, that probably means you have questions. So if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments of this video, and I'll try to go over them next week. And yeah, let's just get right to it. So one of the questions I got was, what is the difference between a 9-10 rim and a 10-foot rim? Obviously, you can do the bare minimum and just say there's a 2-inch difference. But the way I like to explain it is that if, let's just say, you're someone who doesn't measure the rim, but you're a dunker, if I go to a park and I'm dunking on a rim that's 9.9, but I can't tell, and I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, like I'm having this insane day and I'm just feeling really good, and I have no idea that it's just because it's 9.9, then I have no baseline for myself. Like I don't know, if I'm ever really having a good day, or if it's just like, oh, the rim's a little low, if I'm really having a bad day, or if the rim's a little high. So I like to say it like that. Like if you don't measure the rim, then you're not being honest with yourself completely, and you are probably just confusing yourself. So the easiest thing to do is just measure the rim. Super easy thing to do. You literally just take a tape measure, put it on the rim, put it to the ground, see how far it is. That's how high the rim is. And doing that can help you understand where you're at a lot better, and it can help you improve a lot more. So the difference between a 9-10 rim and a 10-foot rim is actually quite a bit. There's a very big difference for sure. And that's why I encourage everyone to dunk on 10 feet as much as possible, but also lower rim to practice dunks. So that's kind of my main reasoning for dunking on 9-10 right now is I'm young, I'm 16 years old, and so I really have no reason to only have 10-foot sessions. Like for myself anyway, I believe that having 9-10 sessions is going to be more beneficial, just because as soon as I, get 2 more inches in vert or in reach or whatever, then I'll be able to do all these dunks on 10 and even more. So yeah, that's my reasoning. Another question was, I have a higher vertical than you. I'm the same height, but I can't dunk like you. So this person said they had a 48-inch vertical, and the reason that they said they had a 48-inch vertical was because they jumped on a 48-inch box I'm not going to go too deep into this. I'm just going to say that jumping on a box does not mean that that is your vertical. I jump on a 60-inch box pretty easily, and obviously nobody has anywhere near a 60-inch vertical. Highest jumper in the world has a 50-inch vertical, and he jumps on, I think, a 72-inch box. So the difference, for those of you who like literally just don't understand, is that when you're jumping on a box, you're obviously bending your knees and helping yourself get up there. And on a vertical, you are just seeing, a vertical is just how high you can touch. So if I jump and touch something, it's that number, which for me is 11 feet, or my last test was 11 feet, minus my standing reach, which is 7'10.5", which was 37.5 inches. Just jumping on a box does not give you anywhere near the right number of vertical. So please remember that. Just because you jump on a box that is a certain height does not mean that your vertical is that or anywhere near that. Another one was, what is my standing reach? My standing reach is 7'10.5". I've gotten a lot of comments recently that are saying, oh, I'm 5'10", same height as me. They're the same height as me, and their reach is like 7'4", and mine is 7'10". So obviously that doesn't make a lot of sense. Again, these videos, just so you know, are just to like help educate people. I'm not like calling anyone out, but first of all, that is totally possible that someone has really short arms, another person has really long arms. That is actually pretty common, but a more likely scenario is that you're just measuring your standing reach wrong. A lot of people measure their standing reach. They just put their arm up like this, or even just like this. They'll cheat their reach a little bit, obviously not like this. So first of all, you want to make sure you're reaching all the way up. And the second thing you want to do is lower your opposite shoulder. So like this is how I measure my standing reach. Like I'm reaching as high as I can, wearing shoes. I'm doing everything that I can to make my reach as high as possible. And that's what all the pros do. So that's what I do. And yeah, I mean, if you're cheating your standing reach, you get no benefit from it. Like once you go to an actual event and get your vertical tested, it won't be anywhere near that because, like John Evans, when he's measuring my reach, he pushes me to here, like he's just pushing you until you literally can't reach any higher. So that would be my best explanation for it. Could just be that you do really have short arms. You could be doing it right and you have just really short arms. But more common thing is that you're most likely just measuring wrong and you're not putting your arm as high as you can and then lowering your opposite shoulder to get even higher. So yeah, I'd say those are some pretty good questions. Not like super advanced stuff, but it's good to clear some of those things up and help educate some of you who just are beginners and simply don't know some things. So definitely, again, like I said, if you're watching this, that probably means that you're very interested in jump training and you want to jump higher. So definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button because I'm dropping these videos every week with some knowledge, some workouts, and some dunk sessions. And then also make sure to leave any questions that you have in the comments so I can answer them next week. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.